Hello everyone, my name is Lisa and I'm the Viet vegan because I'm Viet and I'm vegan, and today is a grocery haul. I went to a Korean market called Galleria in Mississauga, Oakville. It's like in between there, and I spent way too much money because I have no self-control. Also, it was like I bought some like appliances and big things. So anyway, I thought you might enjoy seeing what I got at this Korean market. So this market is about like half an hour away from where we live. Yeah, we took a little trip. So I bought some mushrooms. These were on sale. These were like $2 each. So I was like, yeah, I do want some mushrooms. And I recently learned that Bean really likes mushrooms, and like they have their upper molars now, so they're just like really chomping on the mushrooms now. So it's a, you know, the extra teeth for chewing has unlocked a lot of possibilities. As you can see here, the produce door is very empty because I've been gone for the weekend. I'm back. Dumplings. I'm in like a big dumpling phase right now. I'm like really craving dumplings, and Bean really likes dumplings. So I got 2 ginormous bags. How much were these each? They were $14 each. This one I think is like more noodly, and then this one is more vegetable-y. But they're both vegan friendly. Like I looked in the ingredients on the back and they're all just like vegetables and soybean protein and cabbage. MSG, garlic, ginger, tofu, radish, like a great time. Those are going in the freezer downstairs. I got this very fancy brown sugar. My friend said that it's like really tasty and it tastes better than other brown sugars that she's had. I don't really know why. The ingredients are raw sugar plus dark brown sugar syrup, which includes sugar, sugar syrup, corn syrup, glucose, high fructose corn syrup. I look forward to eating it. What's really funny is that I took a picture of it, but there's like a sign in front of it that basically talks about the health benefits of brown sugar, specifically for this one, which I think is really interesting because I've never seen that for sugar. I'm very excited because I bought a takoyaki pan. It's not like a super legit takoyaki pan because it doesn't have the like, normally on takoyaki pans, they're cast iron, first of all. I'm pretty sure this is like, this does not feel cast iron. This just feels like a non-stick pan, which like I'm totally okay with. It's easier to clean. But this is, it doesn't have the like line in between the things for like you to sort of like scrape and cut the batter, because normally you like fill the whole thing and then like it's not fully in the circles, and as you cook and turn it, it'll like get flipped into if you cut in between. But yeah, this doesn't have that, but like I'm not really that pressed about it. This was the only option that was there. So yeah, it's non-stick, but it says like PFOA and PFOS free, so that's cool. It says for gas stove. I don't have a gas stove, but that's okay. But at least like, you know, I can, for a party, I could whip this out on like the little gas burner that I have. That was like $30 something, $34 I think. I already have one of these containers. I use it a lot for like the Korean meal prep. So like one section is for carrot, one section is for mushrooms, one section for spinach, and another is for, I don't know, bean sprouts or zucchini or whatever. And I always find that I have more side dishes that fit inside this container. Plus I really like using this container for like other meal prep. So like when we order Indian, for example, I put the leftovers of the Indian in the separate compartments because like there's enough to go in there, and it takes up less space in the fridge. So I don't have like an equivalent online. I haven't really been able to find like an equivalent of this container online. You'll just have to go to a local Korean market and support your local Korean grocer. I normally get kimchi from this place, and it's Jonga kimchi that usually has a label that says vegan kimchi on it, but I think they removed it and they just say that it's kosher kimchi now, which is interesting. I don't know enough about kosher laws, but there's no fish in this. So it's salted Napa cabbage, salt, red pepper powder, radish, garlic, ginger, onion, yeast extract, and xanthan gum. So it's vegan. It says Perev on it. Like, not that there would be dairy in this, but cool. So I'm gonna eat that with dumplings. I bought rubber gloves. These ones seem like a little longer than usual. Maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I have to use gloves when I'm washing dishes because my eczema gets real mad otherwise. Bean is getting to the point where they're starting to use utensils, but not like quite yet. And I think they're like really interested in my chopsticks, because every time I feed them with my chopsticks, I always try to grab them. So I think that we're gonna give them these when they have a little bit more dexterity, to try and have them use chopsticks. I think they're gonna have so much fun. Plus it's so cute. It's like a little reindeer. Adorable. This is kind of terrifying, but I got this panda squeezer thing because I've been noticing with my toothpaste, if my hands have like a flare up for eczema, it's like really hard for me to squeeze out the toothpaste. So I bought this to do it for me. seaweed for kimbap. Should I make a kimbap recipe on its own? I just used like the different things for bibimbap, but I guess I could write a full blog post with the kimbap. Because that way I can just stop telling people that it's this with X, Y, and Z, but with this, and also just egg and all that kind of stuff. I can just link the recipe. Yeah, I should just do that because I've had to say too many times that it's the bibimbap recipe, but with also the radish and pickle, and with this, and with this. Anyway. Seasoned fried soybean curd. A lot of the times these are made with like oyster juice or clam juice in them, but this brand specifically does not. I always have it. It says keep frozen on it, and I never find it frozen. And there's no best before date, so I just assume it's fine. It says may be sold refrigerated but must be consumed within 90 days of thawing, but there's nowhere on this package that says when it was thawed. But 90 days is a long time. And I'll be honest, I've eaten it before, and this is from the last time I bought it, probably like 6 months ago, and it seems fine. I think I'm still gonna eat it. Fresh bean sprouts. I like making the side dish to eat this with like bibimbap or whatever. I don't really have plans to make bibimbap. I just like saw these and I just like couldn't resist. They were on sale and I just really like them. They're very crunchy, very good. I might try to make some soup with them. I don't know. I might look up what other Korean side dishes there are with this because I just really like the soybean one. I'd run out of cornstarch. I'm pretty sure I bought this exact bag of cornstarch, but I can't find it anywhere. I don't think I used it all already, but I bought more. It was kind of expensive. It was like $6, but I really like this brand, so I don't know. I forgot these dumplings. Eddie wanted these hot and spicy, no MSG dumplings. Yeah, these were also accidentally vegan. Like roasted seaweed. I really like putting this on rice. I use this as like furikake in like my onigiri or like triangle kimbap. I like putting this on kanji / jiao / juk. So juk, rice porridge. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure my bag that I have stashed is running out, so I got more. And king oyster mushrooms. This is what I use to replace octopus in takoyaki. I find that if I stir fry this ahead of time, it gets that same sort of like squidgy, rubbery texture that octopus has, but better because it's mushroom and not octopus. So yeah, I'm gonna be making takoyaki with these. I'm excited. And then lastly, sweet potato noodles. For more japchae, because I used up all my japchae noodles already. I just love japchae, man. It's so good. I bought these nail clippers. They're very tiny. I assume that they're like baby nail clippers, although they look like they could be regular size clippers. But I like that they have this like thing underneath because I'm finding that Bean is very wiggly and I'm losing grip on the nail clippers, and they've become aware of what's happening. So this situation is very good. This is gonna be very convenient and not, you know, me trying to maneuver my my thing around. This is so nice. Wow, it was like $3. 10 out of 10 purchase. I'm already satisfied. Anywho, that's the grocery haul. That was $42. I think it would have been like $100 had I not bought this takoyaki pan and the Tupperware. But the food itself was like $100. This is like not a cheap grocery store, but there were some things that were on sale, which was very exciting. But yeah, the dumplings, $14 for that giant bag of dumplings. That's pretty good. That's pretty fun. But yeah, we'll be eating some dumplings tonight. I'm very excited. I'm gonna make crispy lace dumplings. And yeah, that's the grocery haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for like posting a bunch of content and then like kind of disappearing for a little bit. Granted, like I posted a recipe last week, but I'm trying to stick to one video a week in a way that is hopefully sustainable for me. I've been posting a lot more on Instagram and on TikTok for like Veganuary, and some of them have been hot takes of unpopular opinions where people have been arguing with me in the comments. I might post them to shorts. I just haven't gotten a chance to, but yeah, if you like this kind of content, I will be posting more fun grocery hauls as we go along. This is a little bit more luxurious than my typical haul, but these are like some Korean staples that I just like having in my kitchen. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already for more grocery hauls and food content. And if you're looking for certain recipes, I will link the ones that I've mentioned, like japchae, and I'm working on a takoyaki recipe eventually. And eventually that will go on the blog. So recipes on thevietvegan.com. I hope you have a delicious day. Thanks for watching. Bye.
Nah.